What is it about men? Do they just feel impelled to spread their seed far and wide? I know my husband did, John. He spread his seeds from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, on up into Canada. You probably read about his escapades when you were in grade school. Maybe your parents told you a tale or two at bedtime. His proper name was John Chapman. You might know him better by his nickname, Johnny Appleseed. Many tales told, much written about the man. Me, on the other hand, I've just slipped from the pages of history, unknown, forgotten, unheralded. Our children have gone unmentioned as well. Our children. Our eldest, Jonathan, followed by 3 strapping brothers, Pippin, Brayburn, Macintosh. Then our beautiful, beautiful daughters, Opal, Gayla, Honey, and our youngest, Pink Lady. Yes, 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 their names are memorialized in the produce section of your grocery store. But you didn't know they were our children, did you? No. So that's why I'm here today, to set the record straight and to get the recognition we deserve. Johnny was a traveling man. That suited me just fine. He was a lot older than me, and, well, his bachelor grooming habits left a lot to be desired. Oh, those toenails. Oh. You may wonder what drew me to John in the first place. Well, that's easy. He made me laugh. He could sing a silly song while dancing a silly jig and wearing a silly tin pot on his head. That was a dare, but he kept it because it worked for him. He told me that he'd get to the edge of town and one of the townspeople would see him. They'd recognize the tin pot and the barefoot man, and off they'd run like the town crier down the main street of town calling, "He's back, he's back. Johnny Appleseed is back." So, while Johnny's off gallivanting, I want to tell you about the cabin. Before our wedding, Johnny built a cabin out of apple wood on a piece of ground adjacent to the farm where I grew up. Having Grandpa and Granny Smith right next door was such a blessing for the children. And the cabin was very unique in that the apple wood Johnny used was really live trees. He trained them to grow straight and tall and close together. All he had to do was lash the bark together to form the 4 walls of our cabin. He sheared off the branches on the inside, and he left the branches growing on the outside to grow and thrive. In the spring and summer, the aroma of apple blossoms and ripening fruit would waft through the open windows. It was a very nice addition. It also helped to mitigate the stench wafting over from the pig pen on the other side of the barn. Oh. Perhaps you've tried my recipe for roast pork and sliced apples? Just pull any cookbook down off your shelf. There it'll be. But nary a mention of me, the author, the creator, the inventor of the recipe, that and so many others. Apple pie, apple pandowdy, apple muffins, apple fritters, apple butter, apple sauce. Oh, you want a slice of cheese on your apple pie? That's me. I invented that. How about crumbles instead of the lattice topping on any pie you might be shoving into your oven? Again, that's me, and nary a credit. So while John is off gallivanting all over the northern Midwest, I'm home with the 8 children, perfecting my recipes. And I just wonder, have you ever stopped to think, how did he do that? In the dawning years of the 19th century, how did he wander so far, so wide, so fast? Well, I'm going to tell you how he did it. My husband, John Chapman, was the oldest of triplets. Oh. There wasn't just one Johnny Appleseed, there were 3. And being born so utterly identical just seemed to call out for pranks and tricks. To be honest, the next time Johnny comes home, I'm not 100% sure that it isn't William or James. The children and I could never keep them straight. So, there's another, the biggest prank they ever played, those 3. Oh, they're so naughty. That was on you, wasn't it? Because you thought there was one Johnny Appleseed, and there's really 3. My favorite prank was on our wedding day, but there's not enough time to tell you that. Next time I stop over, I'll give you that story. So, Johnny Appleseed, quite the romantic fellow. And truth be told, I do know that my efforts toward aphorisms and recipes pale in comparison to what Johnny and his brothers accomplished. Do you know how long an apple tree lives? They can live to be over 100. You know what else? Apples planted from seed, the way Johnny did it, those trees produce unpredictable fruit, kind of like children. So, my friends, plant an apple tree in your garden and know that your children and grandchildren and possibly even your great-great-grandchildren will enjoy the shade and the blossoms and the fruit. And when you make a pie, think of me.